Hey guys, welcome back to Readreel. I know I haven't uploaded for a while. I've been busy the last couple of weeks and hoping to get back into it now. So today I'm looking to just do some scary story entries and hopefully then pick back up on the How to Survive Camping series. If you are liking the content, please like and subscribe to the channel. And any suggestions of new content I'll be grateful for, so please share those in the comments. And the first story today is called Encounter with a Demonic Entity. In 2002, when I was 19, I had a close and personal encounter with a dark entity. My family lived in West Virginia, and up the hollow like most people in the state. Late one night, myself and three others decided to take a walk a bit further up the hollow, in a long, large loop. The idea was to walk along the roads which circle around the back of the family property, a short trip through the woods behind my great-uncle's house, and then down the driveway to my house. In order to reach his property line, we have to leave the old dirt road and cross through a cow field. I was in the lead because I typically walked through these fields, woods, when hunting, and would walk this route in the dark with no problems. I feel that a bit of a backstory on my uncle is necessary. He was a Korean War infantryman. He was long divorced, bitter, and an alcoholic who didn't even socialize with his children or grandchildren. The man would literally drink a 30-pack of Milwaukee's Best each and every day. There were times he had cleared 2 30-packs. I know because I collected his cans every day for money. He was a bitter, hateful old man. The encounter. It must be said that I regularly walked these woods, and before the night in question, I had never experienced anything at all. Or after, mainly because I never walked that route after dark ever again. I would take the long way home to avoid that patch of forest. It was a dark, cloudy, moonless night, and as you guessed it, dark. No, we do not have flashlights. When I approached the fence, nothing. However, when I grabbed the barbed wire to cross, there was an entity there waiting on the other side. I did not see it. I saw darkness. The first set of trees. It made itself known through a growl, a guttural growl. It was head level to myself, 5'9". When it started to growl, it sounded like a mixture of a bear and a deep rumble of a large dog. It was directly in front of me, in what felt like the space of about an inch. I froze. My senses were going crazy, trying to figure out what I was standing in front of. Its breath was hot and smells of rotting flesh. Unfortunately, yes, I know that smells like. Whatever it was in my face, daring me to cross. I must say too, with my eyes only, because I dared not move. I tried to find out what it was. I saw the trees directly behind it, but not it. I knew that I was going to die. At that moment, I was terrified to the core. As abruptly as it made itself known, it was gone. It left without making a sound. I felt all the air stand up on end, and my heart honestly must have missed a beat. I felt the chill of air. I felt like I could breathe again. So I turned to look at those that were with me. And my worst fear was realised. This is real. It's actually happened. 2 of them were frozen spot with horror, stricken faces, and the 3rd was already running. Without another thought, I let go of the fence and ran past the 2. I ran to the closest dusk to dawn light, climbed up the apple tree next to it and waited there until daylight. I did not go back. The next day, I did go back the next day with a rifle and my buddy to find nothing. No hair, no footprints, nothing. You could see where I was standing. I never figured out what it was for sure. That was until last year when I discovered the accounts of Ed and Lorraine Warren. They explained the many different haunts of demons, how they operate, and that is when it all clicked. I came face to face with a demon. Great uncle. I figured I should let you all know that my uncle did survive the oppression. His youngest son had him removed from the house and put in rehab. My uncle never talked to his son again. He lived another 15 years. He got clean, saved, remarried, and passed away of natural causes. To my knowledge, once he was out of the house, he never went back, never collected his possessions from the house. To be honest, it was a shanty at best. Years after the incident, only one other family ever lived in the house, and that only lasted a couple of weeks. According to my cousin, they packed everything up and moved out, and they called back to say they wouldn't be returning. Before you ask, the house fell in on itself a couple of years ago. Yes, this is my true account of the situation, and I've never truly found out what it was. All I know is Ed and Lorraine Warren, I discovered them last year, 2020, spelled out how demons work. I am a Christian, and as such I believe in physical demons. Jesus Christ himself performed an exorcism on many people.